Folks, one of the most anticipated matchups of the entire regular season. Two national championship contenders, each ranked in the top 5. Which side can step up and deliver on this big stage? Welcome to the banks of Lake Washington and beautiful Husky Stadium, home of the Washington Huskies. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Florida State Seminoles, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Washington Huskies. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. The Seminoles will kick it away to start us off. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 21. That's good work by the coverage team. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. It'll be smarter right at the line for no gain.
Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss, 2nd down and 11. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Receiver makes the grab. They bring him down after a short gain there. Both teams trying to set the tone in this high-stakes collision here, Kirk. A long way to go. We expect this battle to come down to the final minutes.
Well, both these teams have been chirping back and forth during the week. I'm sure they're finally excited to be out on the field together, and this is the kind of matchup you just have to have an aggressive mindset, attacking all game long, and find out who the best team is late in this game.
Here's the snap, looking to throw. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. Tackle made, but a big play all the way to the 48.
Man, you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Oh, that one's picked off. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat.
Well, here it is, opening drive of the game. You're just trying to find that rhythm, run the ball, couple passes, and this one backfires. Poor decision by the quarterback. That's 100% on him, and this defense now gives their own offense great field position here to get points on the board.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Kirk, both sides told us they knew this was going to be a challenge, the biggest test they've had so far this season. Good to see this matchup get off to a good start. Bodes well.
Chris, I'm just excited to see how this game's going to unfold. Both of these teams are going to be so fired up throughout the entire game. I think it's going to be a true test of wills between two teams that have performed as they're destined to be in that postseason at the end of the year.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Dropping back, it's Harbor. That ball snagged for a completion. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Of course, one of the things I love about this running back, it's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Offense facing a third and short from the 41. Can they make the first down and avoid a tricky fourth down decision? Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. And he's tackled just short of that first down marker. Good job by the defense.
Great job by this defense of tackling in space. They are going to keep him short of the first down marker. And a big decision for this head coach on whether or not to go for it or punt it away.
No, kick it away here. He'll field the punt. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And they'll set up at the 26 for the first play of this drive. Running back with the football. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Offense facing a third and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order on this play. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Tight coverage, deflected and incomplete. Brings up fourth down. The Huskies will come to the line on fourth down, looking to keep the drive going. Early movement there will cost the offense 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. And the Huskies will line up to kick it away. And the offense will have to punt for the first time this afternoon. And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off, and there's nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Getting set. Here's second down. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. It's a quick grab. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. The Noles will crank up the tempo.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a first down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up.
And looking for a big play here. And it's caught. Touchdown, Noles.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All he had to do was get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's 7-0 after the PAT. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out. It's Sanders. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. Little eye candy here from the offense. Some pre-snap motion. On first down, it's play action. Defense is coming after him. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Second down after that previous play. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Looks like Washington will have the first down. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Nice grab. It's Isaac. And the defense smothers him for no gain. And some big plays through the air have been a big part of the story so far. These receivers have shown up today. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Caught in the backfield. It's Isaac. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Running out of time in the pocket. Wide open downfield. He's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. The offense will obviously decline that penalty and take the result of the play. Washington getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Caught by the back behind the line of scrimmage. Some hard running there through a tackle. He's taken down, but that's a nice gain. They'll spot the ball now at the 35.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
The offense finally producing here. Sets up a 1st and 10. Looking for a man. He escapes the pocket. That's reeled in. It's Isaac. Solid tackle, able to get him down.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Now it's second down here. Keeping it on the ground here. Fighting him off. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior. The Huskies hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Throwing off play action. Looking for the wideout. A bullet, but it's incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. You got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
And the Huskies will come to the line looking to convert on 4th down. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. And it's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Great defensive play on 4th down.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on 4th down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that 1st down marker is and run that route a yard or two beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the 1st down. Instead, the defense comes up with a stop, and they get the ball back.
He breaks free. He's in the clear. Across the 40. They finally make the tackle, but the defense gashed by that big gainer.
Well, we know this guy can throw the football, and here, this is what makes him so good. His ability to run the option and get involved in the run game puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
An inside give now from the shotgun. Now they test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Looks right for a quick completion. They finally bring him down, but the offense set up now. 1st down from the 15. And the Seminoles are in the red zone. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. He'll hand it off. Makes the catch, but the defense breaks in the ball, and it's a short game. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Florida State.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that 2nd level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
And he knocks through the PAT. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Sanders. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Here's an easy completion to the back out of the backfield. Good enough for the 1st down to the 37.
That's a big 1st down for this offense, and it's not been a great day so far, but maybe this play can get them going. And keep this in mind, Chris, because they started the game with the possession, they will not get to start the 2nd half on offense.
Breaks into the clear. They finally make the tackle all the way down to the 32.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
Well, they don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
They'll look to throw it here on second down. Looking to scramble. Wide open downfield. The tackle is made. The offense is now set up with a first and goal from the 8.
Well, these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit, and here they go at the tempo, looking to get this defense confused and out of position.
Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Pass caught. Can he get in? Tackled at the 2 after the completion. The defense really up against it now. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington.
What a job by this offense here near the end of the half, leaning on the run game to cut into this lead and make this a one-possession game. Talk about seizing some momentum.
Make the extra point, cut the lead to 14-7. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. First play of the drive now from the 25. To throw, it's Harbor. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
You know, they don't pick up the first down here, but they do get some positive yards, and I really like the route to get enough separation to give the quarterback enough room to put it in there.
Completion good for first down yardage for this offense. It's a shotgun run call. Nowhere to run up the middle. And the Noles come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. Back in motion now. Looking to pass here on second down. The receiver grabs it. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
Yeah, you know this defense has got to be frustrated after giving them multiple conversions now on first downs. There's another one. But for the offense, man, they're just playing very efficiently right now.
The Seminoles getting set on first and 10. From the shotgun, handoff inside. He's got the first and still going. They bring him down right at the 20. This offense set up now in the red zone. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
The Noles are going to cash in this red zone trip. That now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. He lets it go. He's got it right near the end zone. And he can't quite get in. They get him down at the 1-yard line. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Seminoles.
Boy, as a defensive coordinator, you've got to be careful being so worried about this pass game and this quarterback that you're a little bit soft up front and it costs you. It's exactly what happened here as they score this touchdown.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Bringing it out. It's Sanders. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. So they start the drive here, looking to make something happen in the final seconds before halftime. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Lets it fly to the wideout. Incomplete with 4 seconds remaining. Time for just one more play.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Just time enough for one more play in the half. 2nd down, looking to throw it. Bringing pressure. Looking deep to the right side. And it falls incomplete. One final shot as the quarter expires. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Huskies will kick this away to get the second half going. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Florida State offense on the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Then the defense makes some adjustments, come up with a stop here. They start the drive with a quick throw to the right. He's brought down, but an explosive play for this passing game.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
One play moves the ball to the 45. It'll be first down. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What is an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
To throw, it's Harbor. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Breaks loose at the 45. Now here he goes. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs.
Chris, as this play was unfolding, the only thing I wanted to know was he going to get the ball over the defense to the running back. Once the back caught the ball, look out. Big yards ahead.
And the Seminoles have 1st and 10 here. And they'll run it. Hand it off to the running back. Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Noles.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
Convert to PAT, so the lead is now 21. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Sanders. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Washington offense heads back out onto the field. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. And the Huskies hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. They look to throw it here on second down. The receiver makes the catch. Moves the ball out across the 30. That's good for a first down.
Nice execution here for the first down, and this is what they like to do. Doesn't necessarily have to be a big pass play to get this tempo kicked into gear, but here they come.
That's caught. It's Harris. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down.
But there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a first down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's second down.
Chris, that's a classic case of predetermining what to do with the football. You've got this incredibly talented receiver, arguably the best athlete on the field. I get it. You want to get him the football, but throwing into...
And that one's picked off. What a play. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense.
Boy, he does a nice job here as a safety of just sitting back, kind of playing center field, letting the play develop. And then once the ball's in the air, he did not hesitate, and that quickness allowed him to come up with that interception.
And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. This group has been rolling up double digits at halftime. They've just built on that lead here in the second half. Brought down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run, you can go to play action, and really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Important second down play coming up. To throw, it's Harbor. He cannot escape. It's a sack. How about the big nose tackle? Known as a run stopper, but he gets to the quarterback that time.
Yeah, usually the big man is off the field when it comes to rushing the quarterback. You know, like you said, Chris, this guy's usually known for just eating up blocks, but the big man there shows he's got enough twitch to get to the quarterback, and he gets a sack.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Caught over the middle. It's Glass. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Touchdown, Florida State. Way too much speed on that play.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Sanders. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. Handoff to the back. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Here's the second down play. Play action fake, looking to throw. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as the quarterback. The defense did not bite at all on the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Sanders. Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line. The Huskies will come to the line to crank up the tempo. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Snags the quick throw. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. That completion makes it 2nd and medium. A play action looking to throw. On the move now. Hit just as he throws the ball.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They bring him down at the 45 at a solid gain to keep this drive going. This Washington offense is moving quickly down the field. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Caught over the middle. It's Harris. He'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Huskies.
Chris, the quarterback looks up, sees a wide-open target. Sometimes those throws are harder than the runs where they're tightly covered. But he makes a nice throw, and it's an easy touchdown for this offense.
VAT is good. They cut into the lead. It's 35-14. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team all over that to make the recovery. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. They were up double digits at halftime, and they're just continuing to roll, building in the lead here in the 2nd half. Grab behind the line. It's Glass. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. As we take a break to flip ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the current national rankings. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. Caught behind the line. It's Glass. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play. Crucial 3rd down play right here. They'll try to run for the 1st down. Finding some room at the 25. He's in the clear. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Seminoles. Well, this is what this running back brings to the table for this offense. He's always one touch away from a huge play. And here he gets the ball, gets some space, and from there, no one's going to catch him on his way to the end zone.
Now the try here for the extra point. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
42, Washington, 14.
Fielded near the end line. He's going to come out with it. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16.
Washington Huskies will take over first and 10.
The Washington offense retakes the field here. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Looks to the left, and it's complete. Tackled quickly after the catch, he'll be short of the marker. And the Huskies will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. And he's going to heave it deep right down the middle. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Washington.
It's not going to make much of a difference today, but it can be a subtle positive takeaway for a team getting beat down like this. And it demonstrates resilience. You want to see this fight from your team in this kind of situation.
And the extra point goes up and good. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And he safely make the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work. And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. This has been a dominant performance so far. Up double digits at the break, building on the lead here in the second half. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Back to pass. It's Harbor. Swarmed with a pass rush. A sack.
The middle linebacker is the quarterback of the defense. This time, the coordinator decides to blitz him, and it works. Good job by bringing him and getting to the quarterback.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Catch made on the right side. Defense able to stop it. It's 4th down now.
I mean, Chris, look at this guy. I mean, you talk about having a great day throwing the football and leading his team to a nice, comfortable lead late in the game, and it continues. The coach is showing confidence of what he can do.
Coach decides to go for it on this 4th down. From the shotgun, drops back. And they can't complete it. It's a turnover on downs. Defense stepping up there.
Hey, let's face it, this aggressive approach has helped them build the lead that they've had. But what they've done now by not executing and getting this 1st down, they've given the opponent really good field position and a chance to get back in the game.
And the Washington offense is back out on the field now. Desperate times here. They need points, and they have to score quickly. The quarterback making some changes at the line. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
I really like what this defensive coordinator is doing right now. He's got a nice lead. Just sit back. The most important thing is...
Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Man, how impressive have these guys been in this football game? I really expected to see a very different outcome with the hype of this quarterback and the way he's played most of this year. But this defense has held him under 200 yards passing. They've got a nice lead, and they are not sitting back and resting on their laurels. They're applying more pressure, and they come up with a sack here.
Fires it to the wideout. Oh, and he dives to make a beautiful catch there. The Huskies come up to the line in the hurry-up.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of.
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. That sack sets up a second down and long.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Second and long for this offense after the sack.
Here we go.
And he'll set up to throw. Lets it go quickly. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. They finally bring him down, but what a return after the takeaway.
And they'll take over.
Well, that interception really about cost them the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in it, down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. We come back out protecting a safe lead. What an awesome feeling to be way ahead in a big road game. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
They lose 3 in that play, so now it's second down and 13. Important play coming up. Breaks free. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to first down yardage yet.
It's a nice game by this offense. This quarterback has such a good feel for running the option. Whether it's handing it, keeping it himself, or pitching it, puts a lot of pressure on the discipline of this defense.
Solid gain on the running play. Third down now. They're going to run it. Back gets the carry. That's a stop behind the line of scrimmage. They've got him for a 3-yard loss.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Offense on the field. It's 4th down and 9. Scanning the field. It's Harbor. Flips it with the running back, but he's got work to do. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a 4th down stop.
Chris, there are a lot of coaches out there that will just say, hey, listen, it's the opponent's job to stop us, and they could be right. But with the game like it is right now with such a comfortable lead, not sure if this was entirely needed.
First down, looking to throw the football. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. He's going for a big play downfield. And it's picked off. That was a risky pass attempt, and he paid the price. They finally tackle him, but an excellent return after the pick.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost them.
And now the first play of the drive. They'll begin at the 38. Running with purpose.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Looking deep downfield to the left. That's incomplete. Just 8 seconds remaining now.
I'm not really sure why you're stopping the clock here, leading by so much in the 4th quarter. Run the ball, run the clock, and you can walk out of here with a win.
Now the offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 41. Back to throw. It's Harbor. Oh, look, he's trucking it deep again. And the pass is incomplete. We're down to just 4 seconds remaining.
Well, this aggressive nature has gotten them the lead that they're enjoying right now. But I got to think, at 3rd down, run the football. Just keep working that clock and enjoy the victory.
Fourth down completion to the left. Finds room at the 30. Touchdown, noles. Still no answer for this offense.
You know, coaches love to see a football team that doesn't get caught up in the scoreboard. They're just out executing and doing what needs to be done. That's what we're seeing from this offense. Yeah, they continue to put points on the board and they're pulling away. I just love to see the execution and how they're going about their business.
This is an impressive performance. They played a good football team here today, Kirk, but they just dragged them behind the woodshed and dominated from the start. This is going to catch people's attention.
Yeah, I think most people are going to be in awe when they look at the results of this game. Unbelievable job by this team dealing with the expectations, the pressure, and as you said, playing a good team. This was a big-time win and an opportunity to really continue to move up.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.